Hello, today I'm going to show you how to make chocolate from the cacao beans. So I have here two of the cacao beans that we took from the tree. So from this we'll be making chocolate for our champorado later on. So I'll show you the entire process from picking these beans from the cacao trees and heating them up by roasting and then grinding them later into powder form so we can mix them for our champorado. This is the cacao tree where we get our fruit. So you can see the yellow ones up there. They are the good cacao beans that we will they are the cacao fruit from where we will get the beans from. Okay, so I have other cacao trees here, as you can see, and some of them we already got the fruit. There's another one at the end. Okay, so we're going to get them from the tree and then open them up, dry the beans inside, and then roast them afterwards. So Crispy, my daughter, is now going up this ladder to get this nice big cacao fruits. Say hi, Crispy. Hi, Crispy. She's shy. Okay. Careful. Right. So there she goes. She's just twisting the fruit from the tree in order to get it. Are there ants, Crispy? Are there ants? Yes. Okay. Give it to me. Here. Look to the camera. There. I'll get the other one, please. Okay. So that's how you get this cacao from the tree. And she will be getting all the other cacao fruits from the other trees. So there's still two there. We'll just move the ladder later. And then there's another two yellow ones here. You can see that. And let me see if we can still have some. We can still get some other cacao fruits from the other trees. So yes, we have another yellow one here. There. And here. So this would be enough for us to make good chocolate ingredient for our champorado. Hello, what's your name? Don't be shy. That's my daughter, Crispy. Hi, Chris. Crispy. So Crispy is now getting the coconut fruit from. Hi Chris, so Crispy is now taking the cacao fruit from the cacao tree. Hi Chris, say hi to my YouTube fans. So here we have the harvest from our cacao fruit picking from the cacao trees. Okay. So what we're going to do next is we're going to open them up, get the beans out, then dry the beans, then afterwards grind them. Then before grinding we have to heat them up, then get the nibs from the cacao beans, and then finally grind them in order to come up with the cacao powder. So to open the cacao, all we do is get a knife, then show us. There you go. So this is how you open the cacao. Of course you can just smash them up against the wall, but here we'll use a knife to open it. So here we go. And there you go. So there's the fresh beans inside the cacao. So this fruit is actually, or these beans is actually very sweet. So who wants to eat them? Yes, I have a volunteer. Hogan will eat some of the beans. Now you can actually eat the beans, at least the outer part of the beans. Then after that, you can dry the seed. Okay, some would just dry the seed directly, but it's better to have this slimy part there dried up first, taken out first, and it's better if you just eat them and then spit out the beans. Okay, so it's up to you. This is what's inside the cacao fruit. So these seeds, which are covered by the this white slimy part, they actually taste sweet if you eat them. Okay? So some people will actually eat them first, then the leftover seeds, that's the one you will dry up. Okay, this is the old school method of drying the cacao beans. So after we have opened the cacao, taken the beans out, all we do is we just place them directly under the heat of the sun for 1 or 2 days, and once they're very dry, that's when we can pick the good beans out and then ground them so that they can be easily their skin can be easily taken out from the shell. Okay, so we have dried our beans, and here it is. It's inside the container actually. It's not M&M. Yeah. So here are our dried beans, and what we are going to do next is we're going to we call this sangagun in Bisaya. So we're just going to heat them up for around 10 to 20 minutes so that we can easily get the nibs out of the shell. So let me pour the beans here, the dried beans. There. I think this is just enough. We'll keep the rest for the next batch. Because all we want to do is have chocolate to cook for our champorado. So what we'll do is we'll just heat them for around 10 to 20 minutes and make sure to stir them so that heat will be uniformly spread among the beans. Okay, so we're using our dirty kitchen here. Okay. I'm with my co-host. Come here, Crispy. So there. So we'll keep on doing this for around 10 to 20 minutes, and later we will show you the result after we have finished heating up the beans and when it is ready for taking the shell out and exposing the cocoa nibs. Okay. So our beans right now seems to be popping while we are roasting them. There. So sangag in Bisaya is roasting in English, and there you go, they are popping right now. What's this, Chris? Oh, yeah. So we'll be doing this for the next 10 minutes until they're fully roasted, so that we can take the nibs out of the shell. The roasting will help us crack the shells easily. Okay. So we're in the final seconds of roasting our beans. We do the roasting so that we can easily get the skin out of the cocoa nibs. So after we have roasted the beans, let's transfer them to another container for it to cool down. And once it's cooled, we can take the nibs out. Okay. We can't take the nibs out right now because obviously the shells will be too hot to our touch. Alright, so there you go. So here's the Cacao nibs. You take them out from the roasted beans here. So what we'll do is we take them out and then we just place them on another plate. This one will be used later on for our grounded chocolates. Okay, so it's very easy. You just take the shell out using your hand, or if you want it to be faster, you can wrap a cloth around everything here and then crush them with a round water bottle or a soft drink bottle. Okay, so here, so Crispy, why don't you help me take the chocolates out? Now, cacao was already grown in pre-Spanish Mexico. Now, legend has it that one of the soldiers of the conquistador Cortes saw that the Mexican king then, Montezuma, was served a certain beverage which was actually made from cacao. Okay. Cortes was said to have brought the cacao beans, including the technology to roast them, and then served it to the Spanish royals, who made a comment that it was too bitter, and that if they added sugar, it might taste better. So that's what they did. They added sugar, and thus was born the cocoa drink that we know today. Of course, those drink without the sugar was already prevalent in Mexico. So it's we're not saying that it was the Spaniards who discovered it, but we're just saying that the drink that we know in the Philippines, the chocolate as well as the champorado, was a concoction mixed of the cacao, grounded cacao with the sugar. Okay, so after this we will ground this, and later we'll show you how to grind it using our own electric blender in our house.
It looks like you know the coffee in Starbucks?
Yeah, it looks like the coffee beans in Starbucks. Right, so after using our hands to get the nibs from the roasted cacao beans, yeah, there she is. This is what we'll come up with. These are the nibs. You smell them, they actually smell like, you know, chocolate, because it is chocolate. It is real chocolate. So this is the raw form of chocolate. Some people actually eat this already. It's a bitter chocolate or dark chocolate, if you will. Okay. But what we'll do now is we're going to use our blender here, and then we'll make it into powder form so that later we can easily do our sikwate or our champorado. Okay. So Chris, why don't you place the seeds, the nibs inside the blender? Yeah. So Crispy will now place, let's just place half, because I don't think we can finish all of them. Right. Okay, close it. Now let's add some more. Okay, and we'll start to grind them. Okay, go do the honors, Chris. And just press that yellow button. Go. Yeah, just press. Some more. And some more. Some more. So as you can see, it's turned into a little bit powdery inside already. So yeah, just press some more, Chris. Let's do this for press number number 3. Okay. So we'll just continue to blend this until we get our desired consistency of our powder. Okay. So, yeah, it smells like good chocolate. It's ground chocolate. Can you get me a spoon, Chris, please? So it's actually grounded already, and well, this can actually be. Let me just see. Right. Can you get some powder? We can show it here in our video. Oh, so there, it's Ovaltine or Milo. Okay, so that's what we do, and then this powder later on we'll just place this in our boiling pot of water for our sequati, or we'll place them with rice so that we can make our champorado. Yummy, Chris? Now, some people add sugar and milk while they are blending this, so they can come up with a chocolate drink already. We have grounded our chocolate nibs, so they're here in our blender. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we have cooked rice with a lot of water inside of it. What we'll do is put some of the cocoa powder in, and we'll be making our champorado. Okay, so I think all of it would be enough. 1, 2, and some more, 3. So the consistency will depend, of course, on your taste. If you want it to be more sticky, you can place a lot more of the chocolate. I think that's enough, Chris. Let's just keep that later. Yeah. Or one more. Okay, let's put one more. Or let's just finish that. I mean, that's only... Yeah, go ahead. So I think this is 6 spoons of chocolate powder, and let's mix them up a bit. No, this. And then we will leave them to boil for a few minutes, and as you can see, it already looks like champorado. Okay, but we'll boil them for a few more minutes, and we can add sugar later. Okay, I usually do not put sugar in my champorado while it's cooking, because some of my children, we don't have the same taste in sweetness, so some would like it sweet. Me, I prefer it to be not so sweet, and so I don't place any any sweetener yet. So I will leave that up later. So there you go, our champorado made from cacao beans, straight from cacao beans up to what you see right now. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. There, so Crispy and I will now eat it. Here, and I would prefer to put muscovado sugar in my champorado. Muscovado is the very dark sugar. Can you open please, Chris?
These pieces.
It's very dark sugar. So this is the first byproduct. You know, the white sugar is the final product after so much transformations in the azucarera. This one is the initial sugar milk. So happy eating. Here, Chris, have some. Go ahead.